Hey, I'm Roman. Here's your weekly Sentinel Algo Trading update covering all 4 live portfolios for the week of August 3rd through 9th. SAT-1 had its best week in a while. Balance moved from $5,429 to $5,569, a gain of 2.59%. We're now up 7.42% since launch. Gold was the clear standout, its best week for this portfolio since we started tracking it, contributing over $240. GR40 also finished positive. On the other side, ERJP had its worst week on record for this portfolio, and Dow Jones closed slightly negative. Nasdaq had no new closed trades this week. Gold's strength here lines up with the broader market. Gold had its best single day in 6 months this week, right after a confusing US jobs report. Headline payrolls came in negative, but the unemployment rate actually improved. That kind of contradictory data creates exactly the volatility that benefits a well-positioned gold strategy. Our combined portfolio had a modest but positive week. Balance moved from $4,105 to $4,116, up 0.27%. We're now at 2.9% since launch. USDCAD carried the week, gaining almost $27, while gold pulled back slightly. That's actually a good demonstration of why we built this portfolio. When one side has a rough week, the other picks up the slack. SAT Gold Pro had a small pullback this week. Balance went from $777 to $771, a decline of 0.67%. We're still up 10.21% since launch, still building up trade history here, so short pullbacks like this are expected at this stage. SAT-CAD closed another clean positive week. Balance went from $206 to $209, up 1.3%. We're now at 4.12% since launch. 26 new trades this week, and the driver was clear. Canada posted a blowout jobs report, adding 75,000 jobs against a forecast of under 18,000. That kind of surprise is exactly what this strategy is built to capture. So what actually moved the markets this week? There was renewed movement on Iran. Trump claimed progress toward reopening the Strait of Hormuz, and a second phase focused on denuclearization. Though Iran publicly denied any agreement, oil dropped 9% at the start of the week on ceasefire hopes, then Brent fell another 6%. Quietly, the US Treasury removed a batch of Iran-related sanctions from its website, a possible signal of behind-the-scenes progress. The US labor market sent mixed signals. ADP employment came in weak. Friday's non-farm payrolls report showed a headline loss of 23,000 jobs, way below the 85,000 expected, but the unemployment rate actually improved to 4.1%, and May and June's numbers were revised down significantly. The market largely read this as a technical, not structural, weakness. Fed Chair Kevin Warsh reportedly signaled openness to a September rate hike if borrowing costs and inflation keep climbing, according to the Financial Times, though market pricing on that probability swung between 48 and 57% through the week. On the data side, ISM manufacturing beat expectations at 55.6 against a forecast of 54. The S&P 500 hit a fresh all-time high. Amazon crossed $3 trillion in market cap for the first time, and Google DeepMind saw a leadership shakeup with the stock dropping 5%. And in Canada, a blowout jobs report, which is exactly what drove SAT-CAD's strong week. So, geopolitical progress on oil, a contradictory but ultimately reassuring US jobs report, a hawkish signal from the Fed chair, and a standout Canadian labor market. That's the backdrop behind this week's portfolio results. That's the full picture for this week. Links to all 4 portfolios, Bybit copy trading, MQL5 Signals, and Myfxbook verification are in the description. See you next week.